Fintech firm Adyen is launching its direct acquiring solution in Singapore today. The platform allows customers to manage the entire payment flow in-house without third parties, no additional transaction fees and in less processing time. Adyen's customers include the likes of Microsoft and Sephora, just to name a few. Pieter is co-founder, president and CEO of Adyen. He joins us around the desk at the SGX this morning. Pieter, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great being here.
Now, you are usually based over in Amsterdam, but you're here in Singapore to meet with some customers, to meet with some staff, but you're also here to make this significant announcement.
Yeah, if you see that Singapore, how important it is as a base for foreign companies that want to move in Southeast Asia, but also home to so many great companies. For Adyen, it's a big investment area. And what we have done is we have connected directly to the card schemes. And why is that important? That means that merchants who were used to being on legacy systems suddenly can move towards a modern platform, and it connects directly into the card scheme, so it never hits the legacy platforms, and it leads to less consumers being disappointed that they cannot pay, higher uptimes, and moving them away from the legacy solutions that they unfortunately were bound to.
And you are now, of course, looking to expand and grow the business in Asia. So why have you chosen Singapore specifically as your landing point?
Well, Singapore is home to many initiatives which are being rolled out all over the world. Think about companies like O-Bike, Grab. So it's not only to service the companies which choose Singapore as a basis to roll out in Southeast Asia, but also for the domestic ones. Currently, it's about 10% of our volume, which is coming from the Asian region. And we think we can multiply that over the next few years, even in a company which grows. Adyen is doubling about every year in volume. So it's a pretty significant investment area for us.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here.
So 10% of the business coming out of Asia right now. Just out of curiosity, what do global transaction volumes and revenue actually look like at the moment?
Last year we had a revenue of 660 million euros as a company, and that means that we process about 90 billion. The year before we processed 50 billion, so it's about 10% of that 90 billion, so 9 billion coming out of this region.
And as you continue to grow and expand in markets also outside of Asia and in Asia, what's your end goal for the business? Because I know yourself as a very successful entrepreneur, sold Bibit to RBS back in 2004. Would you be looking to IPO the company or perhaps make a sale in the future?
We are all enjoying ourselves building this company. We are a profitable company, so we don't have to IPO to be able to continue rolling out. And that means that we can time that. And we don't feel currently is the right timing because we're investing very much, like we're doing here in Singapore. That could be at a later stage. Right now, our focus is helping merchants with new functionality. And Adyen feels that there's still a lot to do there.